Hey guys, what's going on? This is Eurymachus, and today I got another wonderful review for you guys. Alright, so the MG36. This is what I consider to be one of the best machine guns, but that's not because I don't feel like it's a true machine gun. Because when I think of machine guns, I think of bad spread, huge recoil, lot of damage, huge ass magazine, and slow reload. Now this one does have a huge ass magazine, but that's pretty much the only similar machine gun characteristic that I have about this in this case. So I think of this gun kind of like an assault rifle submachine gun. So what I mean by that, I mean like submachine guns don't have the best recoil recovery, and assault rifles don't have the lowest recoil. So it pretty much takes the worst of the two from both of them. And on top of that, the magazine size is really big, and the reload is the fastest out of all the machine guns, I believe. You just take it out and you pop it back in. So it's really fast, and you should have no problem with that. Alright, so the portability, it feels faster than most of the machine guns to me, but the biggest beef I have with this one, like the only beef I have with this, is that it may have better spread, it may have better recoil than the other machine guns, but like the accuracy is like, I mean, yeah, and it also has better accuracy than the other machine guns. The only beef I have with this is that it's not the strongest machine gun. It doesn't do consistent a lot of times it does like 5 or 6 points, or maybe even 7 points less damage than most of the other machine guns, but it's still a solid 3-shot kill. I think it can become a 4-shot on a heavy vester, but other than that, it's still a really solid weapon. And if you're going to buy any machine gun, I definitely recommend you to get this one. This is probably one of the best. I definitely think it's the best machine gun out there. And if they made an NX rare version of this, it would just be so much cheese that people would jizz their buttholes. Yes, they would jizz out their buttholes. Yes. Alright, so I'm just going to get a little bit into the stats, but alright, so this can be bought currently for 19.9k NX, so if you're thinking about it, now's the time. Alright, damage 49, portability 36, rate of fire 80, accuracy 63, and recoil 67. Now for the I agree with everything except for the damage point rating. It said 49, but I feel like it's a little bit weaker. I feel like it's just a tiny bit stronger than the AK-47, because a lot of times it just doesn't have that kind of power that I come to expect in machine guns. But I still consider it much better than the other guns, because as you can see, I can sometimes kind of go full auto at medium ranges, and feels lighter than a lot of the other machine guns, which is why I like this the most, because of its nice, it's easy to control it, and it's really awesome. I can't stress it enough. But a lot of times, since it is a machine gun, you're going to be going up against maybe someone with an SMG and an assault rifle. Even if you out-aim them, they still might kill you, because they have smaller spread on their submachine gun and a lower recoil. And that's pretty much what I have to say. Alright, so as I said in a video before, and I think it was the RPK's mod, yeah. Alright, so as I said before, there is spread 1 and there's spread 2. Just a quick recap. Spread 1 is the sides of the crosshairs, and spread 2 is the like the pattern that they go in, which combines both the recoil into account and the way that this recoil goes. Now I'm going to go into the spread a little bit later, but as you can see from this current gameplay, the spread is still really tight, and it's really easy to control it. And a lot of times I don't use this. Oh yeah, the scope. I should talk about that. Alright, so the scope on this weapon, it's not as bad as you'd think, but don't use it like a G36E. If you try, you're just going to fail so terribly. But in terms of accuracy, I do think that this is one of the best machine gun if you're trying to go for headshots with a machine gun, if you're actually that stupid, but whatever. Some people like a challenge. And so it has the exact same scope as the G36E, and right here I'm just going on a tear. I'm like, how are these guys not killing me? And look at that, unbelievable. And then it just gets finished off. All right, so what a lot of people, oh yeah, G36E scope. So basically, if you guys don't know, where the lines intersect in the scope, it actually shoots a tiny bit above that, same as the regular G36E, which is the assault rifle. Alright, so moving on. A lot of people like to use machine guns for cabin fever, so I decided to give you guys some cabin fever gameplay. Now right here I'm tap firing because it's kind of medium to long range, so you can tap fire this weapon, not as fast as you'd like to, but I think it taps fires faster than a lot of other machine guns, which is a really good plus. So it has less recoil, and it has less recoil, it has faster recoil recovery, which is totally awesome. Alright, so I'm just gonna do a little spread and recoil test at the end, but as you can see from this, a lot of times I don't try to finish up my clip. Like I play this kind of like I play normal elim and I reload and stuff, but normally when I play Cabin Fever, I don't like to reload my machine guns too often because I just feel like I will be like caught in a bad situation. But if you can see carefully, usually after I get like maybe 40 bullets off, I start reloading because the reload is really fast, and you should have like it's just I don't know, it's so amazing. I really like this weapon, and I can get headshots with it, but then again you can get headshots with a lot of other weapons, but this weapon is actually really weird in terms of the spread size, and I'll show you that later. I compare it against the MK48 Mod 0 because that's the only machine gun that I have for perm, and then yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna talk about the aesthetic. Oh wait, actually first of all, I recommend this weapon for close to around short medium range, leaning towards the medium range, like short medium in between, the in between, if you know what I mean. So this weapon has a better range than a lot of other machine guns, and you guys should definitely have no problem with this weapon whatsoever, aside from the fact that it's a machine gun. But I do think that it's like, I really like it. I don't know if you guys can get the message, but I really like this machine gun, and I really think that you guys should try this out. Alright, so thanks to Google Geese for telling me to review this gun. I did have it in my inbox, so I didn't need anyone to die for me. So as you can see right now, I'm just bursting. So it's actually quite effective if you burst it. Don't go full auto at medium range. You're just gonna get raped in the butthole. You're not gonna get raped. You probably like that. That's why you're using a machine gun. You're gonna get butt sex in the butthole. Alright, so that's pretty much all I have for this. I'm just gonna talk about this aesthetic appeals. So it looks like a G36E scope. It's got that same color, kind of grayish, and it's like two balls hanging off. Like the magazine looks like two big ass balls that are just hanging under there. And like if you're trying, and right here I'm just doing a quick recoil test. As you can see, it goes up horizontal. It doesn't really go up and down, but the first 3 shots are pretty much horizontal. So if you aim at their right, wait, hold on, at their left, wait, it would appear to you as their right, but it's actually their left. If you aim at their right arm, you might get a lotto headshot, but just saying. Alright, so right here I was a bit confused because my bullets weren't showing up on the wall, and I was kind of pissed off. And I realized that there's a glitch in Cabin Fever. If zombies are spawning, then you can't see the bullets on the wall, but when they aren't, like in between rounds, you can see the bullets. So I just have to wait it out until this round ends. Alright, so tell me what you think about the PP19 mod for a chance to be in the next review. Alright, so right here I'm just doing a scoped in crouched. As you can see, first, it's not much different, and what I recommend for you to do with this gun is to burst like I'm doing right now. I'm not really moving my mouse or anything, but you can easily control it by moving your mouse down when you burst. Alright guys, I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed, please be sure to give this a thumbs up. It really helps my channel get a little bit more exposure when people happen to search up weapon reviews and stuff like that. And PP19 mod, woo! Get pumped for that review. I'm probably gonna put it out maybe Thursday or Friday. I don't really have much time, so I really want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a nice day. I'll see you later.